Jump in. Just never gets old for you, does it? So Jasper, I just had a phone call with Tesla. Yeah? You need to say bye-bye to the Model X. Because I'm going to get my car. I'm going to get my car back now.
Bye-bye, Model X.
My car's good though. There's nothing wrong with my car. I have no problem going back to my Model S, actually. I really genuinely don't. I've really enjoyed having this car. There's no question. It has been brilliant. It's not actually dramatically different, I don't think, from my 3.5-year-old Model S. But let's have a look at the things that I prefer about this car. Well, certainly on the Pro list, I love those back doors. You know, the ability to get into that second row is just, it's so easy. There is a downside that goes with that. They're very complicated. I wouldn't be surprised if they were something which is going to have a higher failure rate than ordinary doors, just because of that complexity. The windscreen, similarly, it looks beautiful. I love the look of this thing. But if you get a chip, it's going to cost a lot to replace. It just is. And it doesn't look like the kind of windscreen that, you know, auto glass are going to be able to easily do, although I don't know, maybe they can. What else? The performance obviously is just totally out of this planet on this one because it's a P100D, but I don't need that much performance. I probably wouldn't list that as a Pro over my existing car. It does have all-wheel drive, which is great. My car doesn't, so that is good. It has a reasonably large frunk, bigger than I thought actually, so that's, I wouldn't mark it down for that at all. There's acres of room in the back, which is brilliant, because this is just a 5-seat configuration, which is definitely the one I would go for, assuming we're not going to have triplets anytime soon. It does use considerably more power to do a mile than my Model S does. The Autopilot 2 has worked very well so far. It's not put a foot wrong, which is great. I've got no complaints on that. Probably wouldn't buy a car just for the autopilot if I'm being honest. In terms of the way it goes around corners, it feels great. It doesn't feel like a 2.5-ton 4x4, let's put it that way. It's as nimble as it needs to be. I love this high driving position. You know, you've got this great panorama of what's in front of you. Just that I really do. That's probably my favourite feature of the whole thing, I'd say. I don't think the looks on this car are quite as good as they are on the Model S, but you know, they're fine. Well, another quick point on Autopilot 2, it definitely is going to be more efficient if range is key to just drive down the road manually, because I have noticed it does have a tendency to accelerate and then go into regen, and then accelerate and go into regen, you know, when you're in heavy traffic obviously. So that's not going to be as efficient as just maintaining a steady speed. Yeah, all in all though, I've got to say, I think this is an absolutely fantastic vehicle and I wouldn't hesitate to own one. I really wouldn't. Equally, I'm quite keen to get back to my car because, you know, it's mine. I love my car. I keep telling myself that, but hey, tell you what, when we get back in my car, we'll have a look and we'll see, you know, if I still feel the same, or if I'm suddenly like, oh my god, I'm missing all the bells and whistles, and you know, because I don't think I will be. I think actually this is it is a great car, but honestly, all Teslas are great cars. Bye-bye Model X, been fun. Really love this thing. They do look good in black. Still think I prefer these door handles. They're extremely easy to open, just tight, gentle tug. Yeah, you also don't have to worry about them swinging out into traffic. see if I can remember how to drive this. They managed to sort out the wheels so that they are not rubbing. Everything's now properly aligned. Wow, it feels like I'm practically on the road compared to the Model X. Something to be said for a bit of height. Really like the look of the black wheels. No idea what they're going to look like after a couple of thousand miles of not having been washed. Yeah, it feels good to be back in my own car. Something else that I didn't realise, these Arachnid forged aluminium wheels are actually only about 2/3 the weight of the normal 21-inch wheels. They actually weigh less than the 19-inch wheels, which I didn't know. So the reason why the range is lower with these wheels versus the 19s is basically just because there's more rubber on the road, which is good. All Teslas, all of them, are enormously comfortable. Actually, speaking of comfort, the seats were very comfortable on the Model X, and also thought it was quite a lot quieter. Now, it did have the bigger tyres, so it was always going to be quieter than this one, but it definitely seemed like a much more civilised environment, I thought, certainly than 21-inch wheels on a Model S. Excellent. Well, at least my wheels are properly aligned now, and they've got the door handle sorted, also good. And what else? Yeah, just generally all good. They said the tyres didn't look particularly worn, the ones that come off my car, and I'd done 7,500 miles on them, so they should be good for at least 15,000–20,000 miles with these tyres, which is, you know, not ideal, but it's also not the end of the world. I can just about live with that. Seems quieter. Seems quieter than it was on the old wheels. I wonder if that's an alignment thing. Cool, well, I'm not complaining. Right, so unfortunately it's now time to go home and do some editing. Boom. But hey. Also, I've got loads and loads of extra work to do because I keep using this 360-degree camera, which is great, except that I did about 20 minutes of 360 video the other day, and it took the laptop 12 hours to take it off the camera and stitch it all up. So, yeah, that just creates a 360 video. You've still then got to do other editing on top of that to pull out the frame that you want. So yeah, I need to be a little bit careful with the 360-degree video, the quantity that I'm taking. I'll tell you one thing I definitely did miss when I was in the Model X, that handy bag drop area. Yeah, I am a big fan of that. Now, admittedly, that's kind of a personal thing because you have to have a big bag that goes everywhere with you, which I do. Yeah, I like the black. That's where the wheels are going. Got a software update, I believe, installed now. Awesome. Excellent, that's that job done. On with the editing. Yeah, I like black. Easy entry for drivers. Don't think I need that yet.
Good afternoon, Tesla.
Just had a quick chat with the Tesla service team. I then thought, well, you know what, I'll just restart the main console because it's just had an update. So we'll see if that warning pops up, and hopefully it won't, because, you know, I mean, I enjoy spending my time at the Tesla service center, but I don't enjoy it that much. And now I'm just waiting for Jasper to come, see what he thinks of the new wheels. I have a feeling he's going to be a bit disappointed that we've not got the X anymore. He needs to get his skateboarding channel up and running, and then he can get a Model X.
Side wheels.
These ones are black, Jasper. The previous ones were grey.
No. Side wheels again. Other ones are black too.
No, they were grey. These ones are black. Okay, so little Pickle in the back there has not been as good as he should have been at school. Deliberately not complying. So, it's going to be one of those disciplining evenings.
Daddy.
We need to write a Christmas list for him still anyway. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog post. If you have, remember to like it.
The wheels on your car.
What?
I hate them.
They're good.
They are.
Well, I like them anyway. I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog post. If you have, remember to like it, share it and subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram if you don't already. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next instalment of my daily vlog. Bye. Right. Before I forget, I am planning on doing a Geek Out EV video, basically just looking at the Tesla Model X experience. Right, just actually gonna move the car.